Kyiv Republic has now reached yet another location in Korosten, which was bombed just about 2 days ago. And take a look at this. We have now finally reached the very place where the bombing took place 2 days ago. And Korosten is in the northern Ukrainian region, which is not very far from Chernobyl. Remember the nuclear plant that came under attack of the Russians. That was about a few days ago. And take a look at the kind of destruction that has taken place here in Korosten. That roughly about 10 such places, 10 villages that have been attacked in this particular region where aerial bombardment took place. What I'm showing you right now are images of what remains in this village, where right now, even as we speak, I'm told that the rescue operation is still on some of the places, trying to clear the debris, as you see on your screens right now. These are the images, latest images of the bombing that took place about. But this very area that we are reporting from, this area has come under target of the Russians simply because of two reasons. One, this basically comes under their northern axis. While I'm speaking, I'll try and show you all the visuals. There's heavy snowstorm right now here in this northern part of Ukraine, and this certainly affects whatever little operations that they are basically carrying out behind me, try to remove the debris so that this area can be cleared, the movement. Because remember, this village, as you go by, it connects to the main highway. It connects to the main highway and it goes straight towards Kyiv. That's why this is a strategic location. There are two parts to it. One, certainly, let me stay with the visuals that has been caused here. Take a look at it. It's a little difficult to walk through here simply because of two reasons. One, there has been heavy snow, and secondly, this area is completely, the tracks are muddy tracks, so it becomes a little difficult to go. And take a look at the crater that has been created because of the bombing. This is the crater that has been created, what you see, and those are the houses that have been damaged in this area of Korosten. Now Korosten becomes very important, as I was pointing out. 200, roughly about 150 is the upper limit I'm talking about. 150 kilometers as far as from the nuclear plant. And not to forget how the nuclear plant that came under attack. Over the last 48 hours, what we have done is that we've gone to almost all locations which are extremely strategically very important for the Russians right now. Because if you look at it, while many would tell you that there are multiple accesses that have been opened by the Russian troops, but one of the main areas, or one of the main access, is from where we are standing. It's the Zhytomyr and this Korosten area, from where you have the Russian troops advancement taking place. So these bombings that have majorly taken place is in the night. In Zhytomyr, some of these bombings that took place was in the morning, and this route is essentially the route that is taken by the Russian troops to go a little closer. So you have some parts, Cherniv being one of the areas which have been completely taken over by the Russians. So the northern part, if you look at it, the northern part moving towards Kyiv is the very place which has now been taken over by the Russians. They've been able to take control of those very areas. It's only towards the south that you look at the Ukrainians have had some hold. Not very far from where we are is the very city that has been taken control by the Russian troops. This place is still under the control of the Ukrainians at this point in time. But that is the reason why those areas which still the Ukrainians have control over, those are the places where the bombings are essentially taking place. My colleague Mridul is also at another spot where the bombing actually took place. I'll just turn over the camera. Keep showing you some of the visuals. It's certainly very difficult to navigate in this very area. As you can see, the impact of the bombing that actually took place. What you see right now on your screens is a village where people were actually staying when the bombing took place, and this was at the night when the bombing took place. So that is the reason why there have been casualties here. If the first numbers that we have got from the local administration is roughly about 9 casualties is what we have been told, which also includes women and children. And as you see, similar images that we got you about 24 hours ago was from another area.